Okay, so this one right here is just called a touch pass. So in a game, like we're just imagining us three are on offense, and the touch pass just means as the ball is reversed, this player right here, before they even catch it, they're kind of scanning the floor and they see everything. And then this person on the opposite side, they know they're wide open. So what we're going to have is, instead of making this first pass and then this person just looks and takes their time, what they're going to do, what Jake's going to do, is you're basically just touching the ball and then getting rid of it as fast as possible and then going into the shot. So the key here is that this player and that guy or girl over there has to be looking at the floor. So they're kind of looking at the floor, looking back to the ball, and they're scanning the floor before they catch it. But this is just called a touch pass. So I'm going to start with it over here, and we're just moving it as quick as possible. Yeah, there we go. Then we're going into a shot. Yep. So Taha, you can just catch it and then like square up like you're going to shoot it. Yep, then they would shoot it. Here you go. We'll do that one more time. So touch pass, you're basically just touching it and then passing it right away. Good. Okay, this is called a skip pass, and a skip pass is going to happen anytime that the ball goes from, like, we got the midline of the floor right here. So the skip pass is basically anytime the ball moves from this side of the floor over the midline to the other side. So skip passes are really good against overloading defense. So let's say I'm the defender on Taha and this player right here. Jake has the ball on that side, and let's say I am overloaded and I am really helping on this drive right here. So what this opportunity now has is, if we can make this skip pass, this is going to create a good opportunity, because now we've created a long closeout, and whenever you can create a long closeout, now this offensive player has the advantage. So you can pass it back there. So it can be against a man, or what'll happen sometimes against a zone is, like, we could just say I'm the bottom player on the zone. What could happen is an offensive player could come down and screen me, and then as the skip pass is made, if I'm that bottom defender and I'm screened, well, now I can't run out there and contest the shot. So these skip passes are good against defenses that really, really shift heavy and load to the ball. Okay, this next game situation pass is just a spin out. So Taha, let's have you right here. Jake, you're going to be on the slot right here, ball here. All you're going to do is drive right here. You're going to go with a shot stop, which is the footwork of 1, 2, and then you're going to spin out. That's the key word here, spin out, and you're going to hit Jake, and then Jake, you can just take it and drive in for a layup. So we'll do one on that side, and then we can do one on the other side. So it's just a spin out pass. Hit the player trailing you. Getting in there, spin out, and driving in for a layup. There we go. Let's do the same thing other side. And you want to make sure too, you want to turn away from the defense. So Jake, you can drive it right here. If Jake turns towards me, like if you, let's say you spin this way, well, now the defense is right here and they can get the ball. So when you spin out, you want to keep your back to the defender on the inside and spin away from the defense. And then from here, pass it out, or it could even be a backdoor. But let's do it one more time. Jake, you can drive it on this side. Just go with a basic spin out pass. There we go, spin out, and we drive it in for a layup. Now we're going drive and kick. So we're gonna, Jake, you'll take 1 or 2 dribbles right here. You're gonna get on like kind of pivot foot, and then you're just gonna pass it out. You're gonna go one hand, and you're gonna go regular chest pass. So we're gonna do the first one will be like a chest pass where you flick your wrist down, and then the second one is gonna be more like a side pass, kind of like that. Yeah, so the first one's just regular chest pass though. No, you can just catch it. There we go. So that's a regular drive and kick, regular chest pass where you flick your wrist down. Now we're going to go flick to the side. Yeah, there you go. So on that one, you can, the ball can kind of roll off the side of your hand like that, or you can do like what Jake did and flick it under. You want to be able to do both of those. Okay, now same thing. Now we're going to go bounce pass. So get on 2 feet, pass it out, bounce pass. There we go. And on all those moves, those drive and kick moves, what we're imagining is that I'm guarding this player right here. This offensive player drives in. I slide in to help, and now we draw the defender in, and then we kick it out. So we're just working on kicking it out in different ways. All right, now we're going to go drive again, and we're going to go just one hand pass. So you're not going to pick it up with 2 hands. You're going to dribble right hand, and then don't pick it up with this hand, and just pass it out. So So it's a driving kick, pass it out with one hand. There we go, good. Now we're gonna go backdoor pass. So now we're gonna imagine I'm the defender. You drove it, and I jumped this pass, and then that player's gonna go backdoor. And you wanna get on 2 feet right here. So you're gonna drive, get on 2 feet, kind of look at him, and then he backdoors. There we go. Now we're gonna go drive it, and instead of filling behind, we're gonna hit opposite. So what we worked on a second ago was we got in here, spun out, this player rotated over and filled behind us, but now we're gonna kick opposite. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go here. We'll go to the corner in a second, but Jake, you're just gonna stay at the wing. So you're gonna go right here, Taha, catch it here, and then you're gonna kick opposite, and you're gonna go overhead pass. Then you would drive it, yep, and then we could go into a shot or a kick. Good, so that's kicking back to the slot or the wing area. Now we're gonna go a kick to the corner. So we're gonna do, first pass is you're gonna get into the block right here, and you're gonna make this overhead pass to the corner. That's gonna be the first one. And then the second one is you're gonna go baseline drive. This is called a hammer play usually, because you set a hammer screen on the backside. Then you're gonna drive baseline and kick it out, and we'll make some more points on that in a second. Go ahead. Yep, there you go, and kick it out to the opposite corner, good. These are good passes because the defense will collapse all the way down if the person's a serious driving threat, and then that leaves the perimeter open. So now in this hammer pass, you want to make it as you're going out of bounds. So you want to get as close to the baseline as possible because you're trying to get behind the defense. If you make that pass from right here, and there's a defender right here, you're going to pass it right to him. So you're trying to get behind the defense, and you're going to deliver the pass almost right as you step, right before you step out of bounds, you're passing it, and then you're going to land out of bounds. Okay, and you go up higher, maybe a step or two. Doesn't really matter where you start from, but all right. Yeah, there you go. Good, Jake, let's do one from your side. So Taha, you'll start at the wing and go down in the corner. Okay, now we're moving to 2 more backdoor passes. So we'll, Jake, you can have it there. Taha, you'll just backdoor cut and then hit a layup. So the first backdoor pass we're going to do is, actually you can start about right here. So you're going to dribble right at Taha. The first bounce pass is going to be with your outside hand there, and then the second one will be with your inside hand. Yeah, so you'll be with your inside hand and you'll hit on the inside like that. Dribble at him good. You want to lead the passer too. You can probably step towards him a little bit. If you can step towards the cutter, that's going to make your pass even more accurate. There we go. So that was a backdoor pass, outside hand, or you can use your inside hand.